Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to IXION, where last time we opened up Sector 3, and here it is with its lovely purpley sign, and the plan is to have Sector 3 as our factory sector, so we make all the alloys and the electronics and the polymers and all that kind of stuff here in Sector 3. Now I've not quite got to that point just yet, but we have at least got the basics in. We've got the homes and the mess hall and the infirmary and the gigantic propaganda golf ball and all that kind of stuff, so it's all looking pretty good, but we haven't really got anything kind of factory-ish over here. So I think to kick things off today, let's get an alloy foundry put together over here in Sector 3, and then maybe when that's in, we could think about removing that one over here from Sector 1 and use that space for something else. But yeah, let's get a nice factory building over here into Sector 3. So let's go to factories, and where is it? That thing there, isn't it? A steel mill. Okay, so transforms 15 iron into 15 alloy every one cycle. That's what we want. It's going to take 50 alloys to put together and 2 electronics, but we do have that, and we've got an okay supply of iron as well, so it's looking all right. It'll require 15 power, which is a little bit of a bother. It's getting a bit close for power again, but okay. And it's going to require 30 people. Okay, that might be an issue actually. They're already on extra hours. So in Sector 3, we've got 73 workers available, but we need 79 workers to do all the stuff around here. To, you know, go and push all the buttons and do the things that need to be done. So we haven't got enough people. Okay, we might need to possibly go and grab some more frozen people from out there in space, bring them back, thaw them out and send them over to Sector 3. Maybe that's what we need to do. Hang on a minute, hang on. Fleet management. Let's go and look at that right now. So, Gluskap and the Hringhorny, they're out there grabbing hydrogen, which is handy, and also some frozen people. There's 990 frozen people out there, just, you know, floating about in space. So we'll go and grab a few of those, possibly. Go and grab some of those, and they can come here and work in Sector 3. What's everyone else doing? Neshmet is gathering ice. Yep, that's fine. Keep gathering ice. Ice equals food. That's very good. And then in Sector 3, they're bringing back the carbon, the silicon, and the Pandora is also bringing back ice. Right, okay, what we'll do is, given that Sector 3 is now going to be our industrial sector, how about we have those Sector 3 ships, so the Jot and the Pandora, bring back the iron, the carbon, and the silicon, because eventually at some point over here we'll have the factories to process those, and then maybe the Gluskap doesn't bring that back, and the Hringhorny doesn't bring back the iron. Because, yeah, if we're going to get rid of the sort of the big foundry thing over in Sector 1, they're not going to need that over in Sector 1. So maybe we don't have that over there. Okay, that seems fine. That's okay for now. So, yeah, in Sector 1, load it up with frozen people, please. And some hydrogen as well, because we might use that in the future at some point. The mining ships are mining iron. That's quite good. Bit of silicon and a load of ice. Ice is very important. Keep on it with the ice. In fact, you know what? Make the ice more important to mine, Deltoid. Well, there is 748 lots of it out there, actually. Hang on. No, go back to the iron. The iron, we haven't got any iron in to be collected at all. So, okay, that's fine. Right, so let's maybe get our thing in place. So where are factories? Yes, steel mill. So where can we put this? Where could we possibly place this? I'm thinking, what if we put it just there? That's kind of in the middle, isn't it? It's okay. It'll fit just there quite nicely. So let's pop that in like that. And then rotate that round because I'd like to get a road going in front of that. And I did think what we could do in an ideal world, we could get another dock thing, so another docking bay over here, and have that docking bay and that docking bay there entirely populated by cargo ships. And then the mining ships and the science ships could just live over here somewhere. That'd be okay. Because, yeah, if this is going to be where the factories are, we might as well just have all the resources coming back here so they can process them and turn them into other bits and bobs. So there we go. Right, let's get time ticking on a bit and we'll see how quickly they can build the steel mill alloy foundry thingamajig. Okay, progress is quite slow on getting that in. I think because they've got to get the alloys from over here in Sector 1 all the way through Sector 2 and then here into Sector 3. So it's slow going, but it's okay. Now, I did think, is there some research we could do over at the steel mill to make it a little bit more efficient? Because now we've got all the kind of tier 3 technology available, all the little upgrade things are now also available. So is there something in here that we can do to make this better? Alloy development, 13 iron produces 15 alloy. So we're going to use less iron to make the same amount of alloys. That could be really handy. That could be really useful. Waste heat recovery is power cost. I mean, that would be handy, but it's not essential. I would say that's more useful. Let's maybe make our iron go a little bit further. 35 research points. We've only got 49 available. Okay, do you know what? I think that's worth it. I think that's worth the research point. So there we go. There we go. Get that underway. I don't imagine that's going to take that long at all. Oh no, the propaganda centre exploded or something, but it's all fine now. Yay, the propaganda golf ball is looking good again. That's very nice. Right, how's that battery doing over there? I think that's full. Okay, now I could do really with another battery over here because we do only have the one in Sector 3. And I think these have got 2 batteries, haven't they? They've got a couple of batteries each. Yeah, that's got 2. And somewhere in the gigantic mess that is Sector 1, I think there are 2 batteries. There's one there. Oh, there's one up in the corner. There we go. So can we also, maybe when that's done, get another battery set up over here? Where would that be? Maintenance, possibly? Is it in maintenance? Yeah, there it is. So it's only 40, I say only, it's 40 alloys. So, okay, so if we do that and then go like that and drag that down like that, but make that high priority, that's more important. Okay, right, good stuff. There we go. So eventually they'll get that battery, and I think the road is in. Yeah, we need the resources to come in here and, you know, sort of start piling in for our great big foundry thing. But it's okay. They'll get there eventually. It's just taking a while to move all the stuff through, but that's fine. That's okay. Oh yeah, do we need to do anything with this? The mushroom wall. The mushroom wall was having a little bit of a problem, wasn't it, last time? So it says it's full. The building storage is full. No more resources can be produced. So it's got 100 food sitting there inside the mushroom wall. There's a load of lovely mushrooms over there. Delicious space mushrooms made out of our own waste. Delicious. But we can't get them out. Is it because we haven't got anywhere to put them? Is it because we haven't got any space left? We've got... That's got 67, 68, 69 food. That's got 69 food. But it looks like they are being topped up. Maybe we need some more food storage. Maybe that's what we need. Hang on. Maybe it's worth... Oh, alloy development has been unlocked. That's very good. Right, stockpile. Maybe over here, next to the waste stockpile, we just have that there and store food in that, please. Let's see if that's going to make any difference at all. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, we'll see if that works. Hang on. It has to be around that way or I get very confused. There we go. Okay, yeah, look, are they getting straight over there right now? That's very efficient. Well done. Good job building, folks. Right, so if we just get time ticking on, is that going to help? So if they build that thing, get that storage done, can we then see if they start moving food from the mushroom wall into that? The mushroom wall's connected to the road network, isn't it? It's all connected up because otherwise they wouldn't be able to get the waste in there to make the stuff in the first place. So I think it's all connected. So I wonder now, are they going to take stuff out of here? No, stuff's going... Oh, look! Hang on. Oh my goodness, we've got so much food. We've got so much food just hanging around the place. Okay, what we possibly should do then is put time onto normal speed. I keep pausing it. Time onto normal speed. I'm clicking normal speed. Hang on. Why is that not working? Hang on a minute. What's going on there? Oh, there we go. But that was a bit weird. Right, okay, so time is on normal speed. Maybe we should do some resource management. So Sector 2 has got so much food in it, it's a little bit ridiculous. So maybe we could say in Sector 1, have 75 food. In Sector 3, have 75 food. And in Sector 2, keep 100 food at least. Anything over 100 food. I mean, is it worth? Can we just do that and that? Can we just export all the food and just, there you go, 100 food, brilliant. Oh, hang on, I can't make it 100. That's really irritating. Hang on a minute, hang on. No, it's got to be Sector 2. We want it to be on 100. And that's 98. That's 103. Why are you toying with us like this game? There we go, 100. Right, so Sector 2 keeps 100 food and then exports anything else extra to Sectors 1 and 3. That might help free up some of the storages, which means we can then get the mushrooms out of the mushroom wall. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? So there's still 20 food in there, and there's still 2 food in there. Crikeys. Okay, now this is good, though. This is good. Having loads of food is not a bad thing at all. I quite like that. Yeah, look at that. And there we go. The mushroom wall is now emptying, although the way to get to the mushroom wall is a little bit silly. Possibly we do need a road across the front here. That's a little bit daft. That's not very efficient to go all the way across there and round where we can just put a road in like that. So, yeah, if we build a little road, that's going to be quite good. And hang on, can we get the road done? Where's Buildybot? There's Buildybot. Hello, Buildybot. Right, there we go. Road is done. That makes things a little bit more efficient now. And they can just store all the lovely food. We've got so much food. It's brilliant. I'm very happy with that. How are we doing over here? Not doing quite so well in terms of alloys, which is a bit of a shame. And can we get some people over here yet? Have we got any people? We don't seem to have any chronic pods. Oh, are they all building up in here? Oh, botherations. Okay, right, hang on. 139 cryonic pods are over there. So, you lot, don't grab any more right now, please. Leave that as a low priority thing. In fact, hang on. So turn hydrogen off because you don't need that anymore. Do you know what? Actually, no. Do grab some more people. I'll just keep clicking the buttons. There we go. Grab some more people. We don't have anywhere over here to store frozen people, do we? Which is why they're not being moved out. So have we got anything that's empty? That iron thing there is empty. So how about we store cryonic pods in there for now? So hopefully, yes, I'll start moving them out. And then immediately, they'll go straight back out of here into Sector 2. So they should start pouring into here at some point. There we go. Right, so lovely cryonic pods. Then we switch. Hang on. Pause time a second. So we can set the destination. So set the destination of freshly awakened crew members. So now we want them to go into Sector 3. There we go. Switch that on. Start thawing people out. And we can send them over to Sector 3. Which is going to be wonderful. So Sector 3 can get some workers and all that kind of stuff. And already, look, it should be increasing the amount of people in Sector 3. So can we see? So Sector 3 has got, what is it, 138 people. So as time goes by, I imagine it takes a while for them to migrate over. But there we go, look. Still 138 people. Does it pause the game while we're on this screen? No. There we go. Hang on. Back there. 138 still. Maybe it gets to a certain limit. Maybe they go over in batches of 10 or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. But okay, we are thawing some people out. And we've got quite a lot of people to thaw out as well. There are many people. So, yeah, if we keep bringing back some more cryonic pods from over here, that could be quite useful. Because, yeah, we're going to have all sorts of industry over here eventually at some point. We're going to have loads of things. Also, do we need some more housing over here? What's the housing looking like? Where are we? Population management over in Sector 3. 130, 160 housing. Okay, so we need to get some more housing. How about, can we put that there? Yes, I think what we do is we get ourselves another residence there and another residence there, and then we have a road that comes around at least to there. I mean, ideally, I'd like to link that up. I don't quite know what we can put in that gap there at the moment, but that will do. So Buildybot will no doubt get building the road, which is good. There we go. Yay for Buildybot. We need 2 alloys. 2 alloys to come over here. Come on. Let's get the 2 alloys done. And then we can have an alloy foundry. And it can sort of be the first step to making Sector 3 all industrial and factory-like. Oh no, the alternative life centre is broken wherever it is. Over in Sector 2, they're all going to be grumpy in Sector 2 now. Botherations. I mean, yeah, if we could get rid of that over there in Sector 1 eventually. There's no iron. Okay, there is no iron over here. There's, in the station, there's 100 iron. Where is that then? It's not over here in this sector. It's not here. It's over here. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. We like them having iron. That's what they're supposed to have. Maybe over here they need another iron store. Just tuck that maybe... Oh, botherations. We could have put it there had we not built a battery there. Maybe we'll put it... Is it going to fit down here? Nope, that's a bit of a waste of space over there. Doesn't really matter where it comes from, I suppose. Or, hang on. That stores electronics. How about we say, okay, just there, have that one storing electronics and have that one storing iron. Okay, and then we need to go and grab some iron. Where has all the iron gone? Okay, we need some more iron because we're going to run out and we need loads of iron to make alloys to repair the Protagoras. We kind of keep forgetting about our sister ship. We possibly do need to go and sort that out as well, because that's going to move the story on a bit, isn't it? Maybe once we've got that thing in place and it's up and running and working properly, and we've got some homes and such like sorted, maybe we should possibly concentrate on rescuing the Protagoras. But okay, right, fine. Have we got... I was 122 iron just there, look. Okay, that's not so bad. There's none over there, and there's none in there, but that's fine. That's fine. We can cope with that. That's okay. Phew. Okay, there is some. Can we go and find some more, possibly? Could we launch a probe and go and find some more iron? Because, yeah, there's not that much out there anymore. Could we find some more? Ooh, okay. There's a bit over there, but it's not a high... Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, we'll go over there then, because there's plenty of all sorts of things. Okay, so we'll go and send a probe over there. The mining ship's going to grab that iron. And then, yeah, we'll get another probe and just see if we can find another source of iron. That'll be handy. I'll be quite happy if we find a couple of sources just to, keep that ticking upwards, get some more alloys made. It's going to be lovely. But yeah, let's get another probe done first. Anytime you like, probe machine. Come on, probe machine. There we go. Wonderful. Right, so launch another probe. I mean, yeah, I think it is becoming slim pickings around here now. We haven't got too much to grab. There's some medium resource there. There's not a lot left around here. So, yeah, maybe we do need to hurry things along. We don't want to get to a point where we've done loads of stuff on our ship. We go, yeah, it's brilliant. And then there's no iron left to mine. So we can't turn it into alloys. So we can't, fix up the sister ship. Because then the game would just end. Because we'll just be stuck. So, let's see if we can find a half-decent supply of iron anywhere. That's quite good, but that's more silicon. And... they have to go through the danger zone. They have to go through the danger zone. Oh, that's just mean, game. That's just mean. There's a lot of iron right there, but the ships are going to have to go through this terrifying nightmare storm. Okay, no, maybe not there. Anywhere else with some iron. Okay, there's a medium amount of iron just there. I am willing to accept a medium amount of iron. That will do the job. Right, so we've got 2 probes going out. Hopefully that should be a good amount of iron for us. And we do need to start thinking about moving. We need to think about moving kind of more over in this direction. What do we need to repair this thing? 100 alloys and 60 polymers. That's not a problem. Got loads of polymers, loads of that. Yeah, the alloys are the problem. Okay, this is fine. This is okay. So, we've got some more iron now located. But yeah, we need to move. And we've got a couple of options for moving the Tiqqun to the Protagoras. We can either move through this thing here. Move through the gigantic, kind of whatever that is, sort of, I don't know quite what is it light? I don't know. Something here, the gigantic cloud that's coming out of the Immortan star. So we could go to Makar, I'd say, rest up there, then go to Tatra V8, and then head to the Protagoras. But that does take us quite a long way through this kind of weird stuff here, whatever that is. Or we could take a slightly longer route to Falcon 74, Parenti 85, then DeVille, and then have shorter time in this kind of horrible star vomit, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but sort of a little bit of a less time in this stuff. And I think that's possibly our best course of action. I think that's what we should do. I think if we're going to go into this stuff, it's going to hurt us. Because the game did say, if you go into here, bad things are going to happen. And I think that is probably very bad. This might be a little bit bad. So I think we play it safe and we journey around here. So what we'll do is, as soon as we've had a meal cycle, so not this one, unfortunately. As soon as we have a meal cycle, we'll head over to Falcon 74. So everyone can eat some food. Then we'll move, because when we move, we generally run out of power. So we'll try and move over a bit as soon as everyone's eaten. Oh, okay, but we must have missed a meal cycle or whatever. Oh, hang on. There's an event available over here. Administrator, a crew member has died in an accident while working in the steel mill in Sector 3. I would like to remind you that poor working conditions and power overload can lead to accidents and the death of the crew. A dead employee cannot contribute to Dolos AEC operations. Ensure no accidents occur in Sector 3 for 15 cycles. I can't ensure this because the very defining thing about an accident is that it's accidental. So sometimes they happen. But okay, we'll do our best. We shall do our best to try to stop people dying over... Oh, hang on a minute. hang on. We need 109 workers, and we've only got 49. That might be the problem. Everybody is horrifically overworked over here, and Sector 2 has still got... Sector 2's got loads of people in. Hang on. Well, what's the point of having this then? Set the destination freshly awakened crew members. Are they not going over? Oh, I mean, that possibly is maybe a bit of the problem there. We will send over 40 people from Sector 2 to Sector 3. That should be fine, shouldn't it? Oh, okay, maybe that doesn't work how I thought it would then. Never mind. So we'll send over 40 people. Sector 1 can't really send over any more people. Oh, no, Sector 2. Sector 1 could send... Sector 1 could move a few people over as well. Sector 1 to Sector 3. Move over... Maybe just move over 10 people. So a couple of migrations. 50 people moving over to Sector 3 to hopefully help out with the staffing issues over there. So here we go. Let's get that in. Now this is 40 crew members, so it doesn't necessarily mean workers, but hopefully we should be able to at least get some workers moved over. So let's see, how is it looking now? So workers, 110 out of 109 required. And then if we move over these ones from Sector 1, taking a while to get that. Also, we have had a meal cycle. Right, so just had a meal cycle. So boom, we've now got 119 workers over there, 109 required. So Sector 3 should now be looking a little bit better. No, 99 workers available. That's confusing. And then we've got not enough workers available over there, but plenty in Sector 1. Okay, Sector 1. Here you go. Can you please move only workers? So move 10 workers from Sector 1 to Sector 2. And then can we please move 10 workers from Sector 1 to Sector 3? Because Sector 1 has quite a lot of workers. So do that, please. And now, do we take our first step? Oh, hang on. There's another event thing. Hello, how are you? Administrator, by repatriating the settlers from the colonization test, you have silenced some of the voices that question your natural philanthropy. The crew is delighted to be reunited with their friends and crewmates. Some see it as a sign that humanity is not doomed to die in space. Beyond hope, it fills them with courage. Okay. Acknowledge. Trust bonus plus 10%. Oh, that's good. That's going to help out a great deal. There you go. Look, people doubted us, but we did okay. Right. So, hang on a minute. Hang on. The hull is falling apart. We haven't got enough alloy for repairs because we haven't got alloys over here in Sector 1. Because Sector 1 doesn't have the iron anymore because we're sending it all the way over here to Sector 3. Ah, okay, right. Yes, I foresee a problem there. Hang on a second. Sector 3 alloys. You've got 0 alloys. Why have you got 0 alloys? Oh, because you've been building stuff. Okay, right, hang on. That battery, pause that battery for now. Just put that on hold for the moment, please. Right, so you're building that and you're building that. So now any alloys you do make should possibly go back to Sector 1 because they're the ones repairing the hull. Right. This is quite urgent though, isn't it? So we have to make sure we get this right. So alloys, I think... hang on, how does this work again? I get terribly confused with all this stuff. So hang on. All sectors. So move anything. We need... hang on, what do we need here then? So yeah, it's going to import 42. I mean, ideally, we'd like to have about 60 in Sector 1 because they're doing the hull repairs. So they need a constant supply of that. Sector 3, as soon as they get to, say, 20, anything over 20, please export those. And Sector 2, same with that as well, actually. 20 for there, and then maybe, yeah, export it to all sectors. So if we then move time on, some should go from 2 into 1, and some are going from 3 into 1. Okay, so very soon, Sector 1 should have some alloys, so they can go out and repair the hull, because the hull is very broken. Quickly go repair the hull really urgently. Okay, right, we're back on it again. Alloys are coming in. They're going out as quickly as they're being done, but that's okay. I mean, do we take this apart now? Do we take that apart? Because that'll free up some resources. That'll free up some alloys, I imagine, and some electronics and whatever. Free up a bit of space. Because if it's not doing anything, there's no iron here anymore. Have we even got an iron stockpile? Yeah, we have got a couple of them, but there's no point it doing anything because the iron's going back over here. This is now our main kind of foundry. So is there any point in having that over there? I'm not entirely sure there is. Maybe we should take it apart. And Sector 2... Oh yeah, Sector 2 is still thawing people out, isn't it? Right, hang on a minute. Possibly stop bringing back frozen people. Bring back... Oh, do you know what? For now, bring back iron into Sector 1 as well. Bring back iron into Sector 1 and we'll see what we can do. We'll just try and get as many alloys as we can because we have to go and repair the Protagoras at some point. Also, I've missed a chance to move the ship around. Hang on, we'll wait for the next meal cycle. And then when that's done, we'll then maybe make our way over to the next planet and just begin our slow but steady journey across the system we're in. Okay, current meal cycle is complete. Okay, so that meal cycle is done, which is good. So I think now what we do is we turn that off. Let's turn off the cryonic center for now. Just turn it off for the moment because we have got quite a lot of people around now. So there's 15 more people. So let's move these people around. So Sector 2, yeah, it's got 22 more people than it can cope with. So if we send 30 people over from Sector 2 to Sector 3, that should be okay. So send any type of crew over. Just get some people from Sector 2 over into Sector 3. That's going to be handy. And then as soon as that's done, I think, Joe, actually, while that's happening, let's move. Let's take our first step and move over from wherever we are now, Fargo 39 to Falcon 74. Let's do that. I don't think we can go to the little kind of asteroid things. I don't think we can move there. So hang on, Tiqqun. Yeah, we can't go to those. We have to go to kind of big astral bodies. So 2.7 cycles that's going to take. Sector 3 might run out of power, possibly, because it does only have the one battery. Do you know what? That's fine. Yes. We're going to have to move about at some point. We might as well do it now. Meal cycle complete. Hopefully by the time we arrive at Falcon 74, there'll be a little bit of time left, and they can have another meal cycle. And then, if the batteries are charged up, we'll then move to Parenti 85, then move to DeVille, and then finally go to see our sister ship over there and help them out a little bit. But here we go. Here we go. First leg of the journey is underway. I like how all the arrows kind of converge. I like that look. So all the ships and all the cargo ships are chasing after us as we move about. Right, power's completely gone. Power has gone. Hull integrity is falling very quickly. Oh dear. Trust is gone because I imagine everyone's in the dark because there's no power. As soon as we get back over here, I imagine trust is going to go back up a bit. So boop, there we go. Right, hull integrity needs to go back up really quickly. Please do that very quickly. Yep, okay, that's good. I'm thinking maybe we do keep that. Maybe we do keep that just there, and we do occasionally bring iron back over here, because that is very handy. It's very useful. Right, 132 frozen people in there. 100 people in there. Right, we can't accommodate any more frozen people. We've got... This bit's full of waste. Okay, right. This, what we need to do is... Right, meal cycle. Here we go. The batteries aren't quite charged up yet, though. I think we need to wait for the batteries to be fully charged before we can then move on to our next planet, and then the one after that, and then go to the Protagoras. So, okay, right, we'll wait. However, resume construction of that battery. I know it will take some of our alloys, but I think we do need to get Sector 3, as equally powered up with battery storage stuff as we can, get with the other two. Seems a bit, not quite fair, does it, for the poor people of Sector 3 to be left in the dark whenever we go moving about this, the galaxy or whatever. So, here we go. That's all done. We still have 8893 alloys. That's very good. Okay, so that number's looking good. So really, we want the batteries to charge up. Is that built? Yes, it is. Right, that battery is charging. So as soon as these two are charged, I think, we'll head out to our next destination. Because it's not that far, I don't think. I think it's okay. So wait for the next meal cycle. Let people eat. Then move the ship. Here we go. Right, meal cycle. So get this one out of the way. Get this done. We're also generating a bit of science again. Because, of course, our lab does generate science. Do we want to go and spend it on anything? We've got 38 science points. Is there anything that's really, really useful that we could possibly invest in? Oh, look at that. That's very good. If we just get another 2 science points, we can then get the panel purification upgrade for the steel mill, which then means that 10 iron is required to make 15 alloy. At the moment, it's 13 iron, so that's going to be huge. that's going to make our iron go a lot further, and we're going to have a lot more alloys to repair the hull and do building work and all that kind of stuff. We need 2 more science points. I mean, can we research it? And we just kind of get to the very end of that. You don't have enough science points as of this moment to finish the research. Proceed with care. But I think if we do research that, very soon we are going to have 2 more science points. So I think that'll be fine. So we might not get it done immediately, but we can at least make a start on it. And we get right to the end. And can you struggle with the very last bit? It's fine, but that'll be okay. We'll muddle through. So meal cycle is done. Okay, so now go to Parenti 85, please. Make our way over to there. Another couple of cycles, but this is okay. So people are going to get grumpy with us. Didn't check how badly damaged the hull was. Oh no. Is the hull going to survive? No, the hull's okay. The hull is okay. It's going to fall apart a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not coming down too quickly at this moment in time. Obviously can't. It says hull repair is enabled. Are they still repairing the hull while we're moving about? I suppose we're not moving about at, like warp speed or whatever. Yeah, they're out there doing the repairs. Oh, that's okay then. That's okay. Now, when the power runs out, they won't be able to, because of course there's no power to power the things they need. But that's okay. Right. Get over to Parenti 85. Charge up the batteries again. Make sure the hull is nice and repaired. And then we head over to Deville, then to the Protagoras. Okay, yeah, we're making progress. Slow progress, but yeah, we're getting there bit by bit. Oh, hang on a minute. It looks like Sector 3 might need some more workers. They need 114 to make things work properly, and there's only 109 right now. Okay, what we could do then, thaw out a few more people in the Cryonic Centre. I mean, yeah, this thing doesn't really seem to do anything, this destination thing. Not quite sure what we do with that. But whatever the case, that's fine. We just move them over when, Sector 2 gets a bit busy. I mean, how populous is Sector 2 right now? I mean, we could just move some people over from Sector 2 to Sector 3 right now. We've got 260 workers. So why don't we move over... I know, I can't move over too many. We can move over, though, definitely. Only workers. Sector 2 to Sector 3. We can move 10 over. That'll be fine. So start migration. So move that over, and then eventually we just move over a load of people. Although, hang on. We need some more housing over in Sector 3. Sector 3 needs a few more homes. Hang on a moment. Where can we put these? Optimize quarters. So if we put them, we can't fit them into there, unfortunately. We could put one just there. That'd be okay. But then what we're going to put in these gaps here? I'm not entirely sure, but that works quite well there, look. Can I fit one into there? That's a bit of a wasted space. Yeah, we'll put another house just there. That's fine. So we can get that done. We've got a lot of alloys right now. Look, the amount of things we have is quite encouraging. Even the amount of ice, the amount of food is very silly. And we are slowly but surely working our way through the cryonic pods. Right. Okay. So we've picked up lots of stuff. The only thing out there now is some carbon. But we're pretty good for carbon. That's okay. Right, okay, move time on, get things ticking on nice and quick, get the batteries charged up, make sure the hull's nice and repaired, and we can make the next leg of our journey over to whatever it was called. What is it? Deville 59. Okay, we do need to get moving quite soon because we are working our way through the iron. Okay, we do have 220 alloys available right now, so there's a lot of alloys already here, but we haven't got that much iron left to make any more, which is a little bit of a concern. So we do need to go and do this very quickly. So if we could have a meal cycle, that'd be handy. All the batteries are charged, so we're ready to go in terms of power. I mean, they're going to run out, of course. The batteries are going to run out, but that's okay. So if we have a meal cycle, why is hull integrity only on plus 17? Why is it only on that? That doesn't seem to be that much. Plus 17 balance per cycle. It was higher once upon a time. I keep saying not enough alloy. Really? Over here, there should be many alloys. There should be much in the way of alloy over here. There's 98 over there. Not quite sure why you're complaining about that, but there we go. Right, and we've thought out some more people. So switch that thing off again. And we've got... Yes, what have we got in Sector 2 now? Sector 2 has got 462 people, and it can only house 450. So we need to move 20 of any crew over from Sector 2 to Sector 3. So move that over, and I'm sure it will incorporate some workers and some non-workers. It's all going to be fine. Right, meal cycle is underway. So as soon as that meal cycle is done, we then have another little trip across space. I think this one might take quite a long time. It's quite a long way. So hopefully, pause that instantly. Right, okay, here we go. So move to Deville 59, 3.7 cycles. Okay, the hull is looking sort of okay. Oh, that's a pretty planet. Oh, we didn't go and look at that planet. That's a bit of a shame. It looks quite nice. So off we head into the unknown. So we kind of go over here. We need to get to there. And then, yeah, we spend some time there, charge the batteries back up, try and fix the hull up a bit, and then go over to here. And finally, we can go and do this goal over here that we've had on the go for absolutely ages. And I think we're pretty much ready to arrive. And there we go. Right, we're back in business. So charge the batteries up, fix up the hull a bit. We know what we need to do. And it's meal cycle time. So hopefully, people did, we've kind of arrived in time so people can eat food. The power's all back on. So I think, yeah, we should see people being able to go to the mess halls and actually eat some stuff. That's good. That's good. That's going to keep everybody happy. Trust is ticking back up. Sector 2, they're not quite so jolly. They're not quite so happy over in Sector 2 as they could be. Why are you a bit glum in Sector 2? What's going on there? Okay, just general stuff. Just general sadness, I think. I think they're just a little bit glum about life in general. But okay. Right, that thing is paused. We still do have quite a lot of people. Hang on, we're not bringing people back. There's still 100 frozen people over there. We have got quite a lot of people to thaw out, it seems. And there's 100 there. We're not bringing them back anymore, though. No, we're not. Okay. It looks like the only thing out there to go and grab is ice. So I think what we should do is, for now, maybe we could just go and try to find one small source of iron. I don't like the fact that we don't have that much iron available. Somebody in the comments on the previous video did say, I like the game, it's great, but the iron and the alloy thing that you need to repair the hull all the time makes me nervous. Yeah, it makes me nervous as well. That's why I keep thinking, I'll be fine. Then go, no, do you know what? It's not going to be fine. We need some more iron, please. So let's see if we can find a decent amount of it. There's an okay amount just there, but I'd like the thing to be up here. I'd like the needle to be up here, right at the top. A huge, great big pile of it would be wonderful. Hang on. Around there wasn't carbon. Bother. Okay, never mind. Right, let's keep searching. We'll find some decent amount of iron somewhere. There is a medium amount of iron right there, quite close by to us. So I think we go for that. Let's go for that, please. So come down here. Do a scan of that place. We'll find some iron. And then, yeah, we'll get the mining ship out there to go and do some mining of that. And then as soon as that's all in, I think then we go and help the Protagoras. But there we go. How much is there? There's 78. Okay, not brilliant, but not terrible either. And we've got the 2 mining ships. I like how the mining ships are both very different. I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's a tier 3 one. The Deltoid is a tier 3 mining ship. So it's massive. It's got big, many exciting mining arms on it. And the Brigandine is only a little teeny tiny tier 1 ship. So it's only got a couple of mining arms. But they can already look. These ships are coming over going, hang on, I'm going to help out. That's not all done. Right, all that iron has been mined already. There's 10 left to go and pick up, which isn't very much. That's grabbing some lovely ice. Okay, right. Hang on. There's the Faraday. So Faraday, you could come back to the Tiqqun. So you just go and park. So yeah, we'll start maybe parking the ships now, I think. So you go into there. So there we go. Where are these going? Are the mining ships done? I think they might be done. I think the mining ships have got nothing else to mine. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we'll send them back to the Tiqqun as well. I think if they're not, there's nothing to mine. They just go home anyway. I think that's how that works. So okay, they've gone home, and then we'll just grab this final bit of iron here. I think only 1 ship's required. Okay, there we go. Right. So is it now worth having a bit of an ice gathering mission? Can we store ice in all of our sectors? Because, okay, I've got 130 now, but when we go to the next system, there might be no ice at all. So can we store ice everywhere? And if not, can we please change things around so we can? I mean, maybe now in Sector 1 we don't need so much iron storage because we're sharing it out a bit. So maybe, yeah, over here, look, let's store some ice. So store ice over there. And then in here, of course, we store ice. And over here, I think we do as well. Yeah. Okay, so how about just for one final thing, so get rid of these. So clear all this out because there's nothing else out there to go and pick up. Everybody, go and grab some ice. go and grab ice. We might have to leave 587 people behind, which I don't feel overly happy about, but we're going to run out of time. And we can't go and grab those 500, whatever it was, people, because otherwise, yeah, the people on our ship are going to all possibly die a bit. So, it swings and roundabouts. There's going to be a bit of a balance there. But, yeah, if we just go and stock up on loads of ice, just while we wait for the meal cycle to come. There's the meal cycle now. Okay, so do wait for another meal cycle and then head out to the Protagoras, or do we just go in now? Because those things can still grab the ice. It's not far. It's not far at all. So, right, meal cycle done. Here we go, folks. We're going to go into this great big load of star vomit and see what happens. I suspect bad things are going to happen, but okay, here we go. Let's find out, shall we? 2.2 cycles until we arrive at our sister ship. Here we go. Set off from that moody-looking planet there. I think we're going to be okay until we get to here. As soon as we get to here, something bad's going to happen, isn't it? It's going to go, you've gone into this weird thing in a star, and it's all terrible. Nothing bad right now. The station is now vulnerable to meteorological event damage. There we go. So we might possibly be taking a little bit of damage from this. This is okay for now, though. It's okay. The hull is looking pretty good. Trust is, not good because people are in the dark, because the batteries have run out, but we're nearly here. Okay, we've arrived. Oh! We get a cutscene. Oh, we get an exciting cutscene. Okay. It's very pretty. Right. It's a load of rocks and things. I mean, is that what that stuff is? Oh, it's not like star vomit. It's just a load of ice or whatever. Oh, and there it is. There's the Protagoras. Or the Protagoras. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. Hello. We're here. We've finally arrived. And yeah, they are embedded in ice, which sort of makes sense given there's loads of ice hanging around. Okay, right, so we are here, and there it is. Hang on, pause time for a second. There's the Protagoras right there, embedded in, a huge big bit of ice. Right, okay, let's get on with our mission nice and quick, because we might well be taking some sort of, damage from ice, like big bits of ice coming to hit us or whatever, so let's do this pretty quickly. So, repair the superstructure and reboot its core systems. 3 cycles. We have to move all that stuff over first, though. So, okay. What ship do we want to go and do that? What ship is going to have that and that in it? Possibly one from Sector 3. So how about the Pandora? Yes, Pandora. You can go and do that. So do we have 60 polymers over... Oh, hang on. Tiqqun interior view's got an event. Wait there for a second. Do we have 60 polymers over here? We've got 30 over here. That's okay. That's okay. Ah, there we go. The station is surrounded by freezing mist. The hull and our EVA workers are at risk. Oh, wonderful. Yay for that. Right. Okay, so I think... can we do anything about that? I don't think we can. So how about we go to resource management and polymers. Let's make sure that sector 3 has 60 of those available. So move time on. We should therefore start moving things around, I think. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, why are we not moving stuff from sector 1 to sector 3? But there we go. So I can move that round. That's going to be fine. And we now just need to move the stuff over to the Protagoras. And then we've got 3 turns of just sort of, waiting for them to actually do the stuff. But they need the resources first. In the meantime, the other cargo ships can constantly go back and forth and grab this ice. And there's some ice there as well. So we are stocking up on huge amounts of ice to keep us going for a good long time. The only thing is we haven't got much iron on board anymore. Oh, dearie me. Right, no, it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. Have we moved anything over? 30 alloys. Can we maybe do things a bit quicker, please? Do things really, really quickly. Right, so we've moved 90 alloys over to the Protagoras. That's very good. No polymers just yet, but yeah, we'll get there in time. But we have no iron at all. Not even a tiny, tiny little jot of it anywhere at all on the entire station. So I think it might be worth getting a probe out there just to see maybe if we could find a tiny bit of iron near to where we are. Even a teeny tiny little fragment of it would be quite helpful. I mean, that's okay. I'm okay with that. If that brings back 70 iron. That's 70 iron that we can turn into more alloys to stop the hull from imploding. So do you know what? Yes. Get out over there, please. Go and sort that out nice and quick. What is the hold-up with getting the stuff to the Protagoras? Because it's right there. We're pretty much parked on top of it. Can't we just chuck it out the window or something? That'd be handy. Okay, over here we go. So boop to there. Now we go to the fleet and we say, yes, go and mine that stuff, please, you two. Go and do that. And then you can go and collect the iron and maybe have a slightly, have a slightly lesser sort of urgent need to get ice. Okay, right, this is fine. This is fine. It's all going to be fine. But yeah, why are we not moving that stuff over quick enough? Alloys, maybe they have to sort of undock it on the Protagoras and it takes a while or something. I'm not quite sure, but it would be lovely if we could just get a bit of a wriggle on because we are running out of resources. So if we could just get a move on, are we needing 10 alloys? Oh, hang on. Have I done something daft? There's a lot of stuff in there that we can't... Oh, botherations. Okay, we've got too much stuff in here. Right. Okay. The cargo bay is full. It's completely full of everything. Right. We've got loads of silicon. Okay, right, hang on. What can we... There's some iron there. We've got some iron storage. We've got any other... There's iron and iron. Okay, we don't need 2 lots of iron. What we'll do is we'll change that to silicon. They can then take the silicon out of there to put it into there. That can then pick up 10 lots of alloys and possibly some polymers as well. So there we go. Right, it's on its way. That's what the problem was. We kind of had a bit of a build-up of stuff over here. That's fine. That's okay. Right, alloys delivered, polymers, 20 of them delivered. Right, and it's back already. This is how quick it is because it's literally next door. So there we go. That's 30 polymers and then another 30. Imagine the amount of electronics we're going to make from this when we move this thing over. Oh, it's going to be amazing. We have so much electronics. It's going to be wonderful. But, okay, that's it. We've done it. Right, okay, we're here. So now, oh, solar panel badly damaged. Okay. Right, we're out of power, everybody. How do we repair the solar panel? Do we have to fix it ourselves? The panel is broken. Click to repair. Repairs in progress. Oh, wonderful. Isn't this good? Right, so we got hit by a big bit of ice, I imagine. And it's knocked out one of our solar panels. We are running on battery backup. Hopefully. Oh, it's going to be very, very close. It's going to be very close as to whether the batteries are going to run out before we get that done. It's going to be really close. I think maybe just about got it. Oh, no, because the power's run out in Sector 1. And Sector 1 is where they're doing the repairs. Right. Okay. So we need to switch some things off. It was very close. It was so close. Right, okay. Switch off the steel mill. That's okay. And over here, switch off the steel mill. Right, so power can come back on for the half a second it's going to take to repair the thing on the outside. Is that now fixed? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Is it worth... No, don't get more power right now, because that's going to be bad. Right, power is all back up, so switch the steel mill back on, and put that one back on. Not that it's going to do much. Right, so now, are we doing this? Yes. Look at that. We haven't got long to wait until this is all sorted. This is very exciting. We've been waiting so long to do this. So not even one cycle. Not even a cycle remains. The plank does need to come back and get some more crew people, but we'll do that in a second, I think. Okay. Can we tell all of our ships to come back home? That's waiting to dock. That's okay. Oh, hang on. Have we got a similar situation in Sector 1? Have we overloaded this thing? Yeah. We've got too much ice over here. Iron... We've only got one iron store. No, there's an iron store there. Okay, how about then we say don't store iron, store ice, please. That's going to be handy. We can take some ice out of here. They can start docking. Welcome the Protagoras crew members. Have they come over here? Transfer 250 crew members from the Protagoras to the Tiqqun. 250? Good grief. Okay. Right, Sector 3. You're going to need some more people anyway. I suspect maybe you might need some more housing. Sector 3 has got 280 housing capacity. Right. Okay, so we can fit 30 people into there. So we need to fit another 220 people into this sector. Okay, right, hang on. So if we're thinking of getting another sort of docking bay thing, that's going to have to be... Hang on, I'm not going to build this now, but let's just kind of put that like that, look. Okay, can't go over there because we've built a building there. So maybe it'll have to go over here somewhere. So I think over here is fair game for houses and everything else. So let's see what we can do with this. Can we somehow maximize this? If we took that into there, we can have a bit of a wonky road going around the side. That's okay, not so bothered. And then maybe... oh no, it's going to look a bit naff though, isn't it? Although, does it matter if it looks bad? Maybe, hang on, right, no. Get rid of that, demolish, destroy, abandon. Forget that plan, that was a silly plan. We could get one of those. Oh no, but they don't like living in the rubbish crew quarters, do they? Because it's a bit naff. How about we just get it along here? So we just have 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. And then we can just run a road across like that to link that together. And then we've got space in there to build some other stuff. How much does that hold? So that's 40, 80, 120, 160. Maybe we don't need everybody to go and live in there. Are there other things? Hang on. What we'll do is... So now we've got to bring people in. Yes, 250 people out there. Oh, crikeys. Okay, so how about... we all stop doing... Hang on. Clear that thing out. So no, don't do any ice. No, we've got plenty of ice. So much ice, we don't know what to do with it. So how about Sector 3, bring some people. In fact, just bring everybody back and we'll just shuffle everybody about. It's going to be fun. Bring humans from Protagoras onto Tiqqun. Already 26 are here. We're going to have housing problems, but we'll sort that out at some point. I think we need to get out of here because... whoa, right, okay. Crazy things are happening. Why are people starving? We've got all the food in the world, loads of food. Why are you starving? That's very silly. Okay, we've moved the people. Incoming transmission. Here we go. Administrator, the Protagoras is reactivated and operational. Okay, we've done it. We've fixed it up finally at long last. We have received the Etamananki's Vol signature. So that's where our kind of rival ship jumped to. Act with caution when facing this UN superstructure. We are ready to follow to reach Remus. Nothing is holding us back. Okay. I mean, possibly some housing is required for some humans, but okay. Next transmission. Oh, closed transmission. So we can now jump. We can now vol jump to the next destination. However, it might be worth possibly sorting out some housing first. Because there's quite a lot of people with nowhere to live. So, hang on a second. We'll vol jump in a bit. Although possibly we need to vol jump right now to go and find a place where there's some iron. There is no iron out there to mine anymore. So clear that out. Clear this out. I'm really sorry to the 587 people that we left floating around in space in your cryopods, but we're already way over our housing capacity. We can't house you. I'm genuinely very sorry. I thought it'd be lovely to go and rescue everybody, but we can't fit you all on board the ship. There's not enough room, so I apologise, everybody, but yeah, we've got almost 1,200 people on board. So, yeah, I'm very sorry, frozen frosty people, but yeah, we're going to have to leave you behind. I think we go. I think we just do it now. Jump to the next destination because we're running low on iron. Alloys are looking a bit low. We're going to struggle to do lots of stuff down here. So we need to jump to somewhere else. So do we have to tell all the ships to come back? I mean, they're not doing anything, are they? The only one that might be out there is the plank. But is that done? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right, so final kind of thing over here. The core systems of the Protagoras are now online and operational. Repairs to the superstructure are complete. We spoke with the crew of the Protagoras. It is clear that most of them wish to pursue a different goal than exoplanet colonization. With their tachyon calculator, stolen by the UN. A tachyon calculator sounds like a thing that would just appear in Doctor Who. And their ability to generate vol coordinates with it, they say they will no longer attempt to reach Remus. Instead, the Protagoras will become a place for life in perpetual displacement. As there are only 2 sectors of the ship functional, however, the crew accept they must reduce their numbers if they are to have a chance of enduring such an existence. While some will leave the Protagoras with heavy hearts, comforted only by the knowledge that they're giving their crewmates the best odds of survival, many more actually wish to join us on the Tiqqun and see the mission to reach Remus through to the end. We must welcome on board the Tiqqun before we leave the system and the Protagoras behind. Okay, so that was kind of before we picked all the people up. So some people wanted to remain behind. Crikey. Okay, fine. I wouldn't like to stay there on a kind of, frozen into a big ice rock or whatever. Okay, that's fine. Right. So that's done. Leave the Protagoras. So the plank can now go back to the Tiqqun. The Faraday, I think, is on the Tiqqun. So here we go. As soon as that comes in, that's going to come over. I think all of our ships... Right, there we go. All of our ships are now on board. We can leave the Immortan system and then go elsewhere. People in Sector 1 are a bit angry, but here we go. Let's fire up the Vol engine. Do we want to back away from the Protagoras before we do that? Because last time we fired up our Vol engine... Oh, no, it's not the Vol engine. It's the IXION engine. Of course it is. Maybe that's a bit less, sort of blowy-uppy of nearby things. But, yeah, when we did kind of activate this originally, it did blow up the moon. So, do you know what? It's going to be fun. We're just going to move. Here we go. Ready for activation. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the engine for 0.5 cycles. That's fine. We have batteries to do that. We're okay. In accordance with Frau Stamper procedures, all ships must return to the Tiqqun, before vol jump initiation. Yeah, that's fine. They're all back. They're all home. I think they're all home. That's recrewing, but yeah, all the ships are back home. I think it's going to be fine. So here we go. We've got half a cycle to wait. We're powering up the IXION engine. Let's move time on nice and quick. We've been here long enough. We're running out of all the resources. And let's get ready to go. Yes, commence jump. Engage, please. Tea Earl Grey, hot. Right, here we go. We're activating the thing. Science fiction flim-flam is going to happen. It's all going to go wibbly. It is impressive. It looks incredible. Look at that. It's amazing. The artwork and the design in this game is absolutely fabulous. And here we go. Back into wibbly-wobbly space. What do they call it? Self-similar space, I think, isn't it? But here we go. Wibbly-wobbly space, we're going to call it. So, and we're going wibbly-wobbly. And now we're going to fly through to some weird kind of glowy orb thingamabobs. And then, I don't know what we're going to find after that. I don't know. What we are going to possibly have to deal with is the issue that the hull is going to be even more broken than it was before. So we're going to have to spend even more alloys on repairing the hull. So those upgrades we got, probably worth getting. Did that upgrade complete? The one we didn't have the science for? I didn't even check. I didn't even see. But there we go. We've done some science fiction-y flim-flam. And boop! Hello! We're here! Wherever here might be. Oh, crikey, there's a lot of exploded things. Right. There's a lot of broken spaceshipy bits everywhere. That structure around us is massive. Whatever that is, there's like a big broken structure around us. It looks enormous. Right, okay, where have we found ourselves? Vol jump complete. Yep, everything's all broken. Running preliminary diagnostics. Your ship is really broken. Expected irreversible damage to the Tiqqun detected. Yep, we knew that to be the case. The hull is now going to be a little bit flaky. We have not reached the exoplanet Remus. Oh, we haven't got to jump again, have we? Tiqqun primary sensors are picking up vast amounts of debris. Yes, my eye sensors are also picking up vast amounts of debris. Act with caution, Administrator. We must reach Remus. Eden, you're sounding a little bit sinister all of a sudden. You're sounding a little bit sinister. Right, pause time for a second. Investigate the command center wreckage. So, hang on. Take a breath. Where are we? So we are now we're in the Theta Crucis. I don't know, system. There's a lot of... Oh no, there's a huge, big, dangerous, stormy bit over here. Okay, this could be quite difficult. And there is a destroyed command centre. We've got to send a science ship over to that. There's a couple of little pockets of whatever that is around us as well. But yeah, it's a great big kind of... great big wreck. And if we go and look, yes, it looks bad and it looks enormous. Think of the size of our ship. We're not a tiny ship. That thing up there is absolutely vast. And the thing that we're in, look, there's like a big round... It looks like it might have been a ship like us. Like a sort of a toroid, Taurus-shaped type thing. But it's seen better days, shall we say. Okay. How intriguing. How intriguing indeed. Do you know what we'll do, though? we will come back next time to see what's happening with this. I think we've done plenty this time round, and we're here, and we're in one piece, which is quite good. Although, yes, we're now on -60 to our hull condition from vol jumps, and -24 from open sectors. So we're not really repairing the hull that much. Possibly over in Sector 3, as well as all of the industrial bits and bobs we're putting in all the factories, possibly we do need to get ourselves an EVA airlock thing, just to help out a little bit. Or could we possibly fit one into Sector 1 somewhere? Because that is space specialised, so that would make sense, wouldn't it? So we'll see what we can do. But here we are. Here we are. We've rescued the people from the Protagoras that wanted to come with us. We've got a little bit of a housing situation going on. We've got, what, about 100, just over 100 people maybe, that need housing. But that's okay. We're trying to sort that out over here. Lots of new homes going in just here. Other people slotting in where they can. So we'll get that sorted at some point soon. And yeah, a bit of a food issue as well. That's not too bad. We'll try and defrost a few more people as well. Just, you know, make sure that Sector 3 has got plenty of workers available. Because very soon Sector 3 is going to be quite busy. Hopefully, fingers crossed, with making electronics and, you know, sort of polymers and all that kind of stuff. Might get a waste treatment thing in here as well that we didn't get in ages ago. So plenty to do in Sector 3. So yeah, we'll try and move people over there if we can to make sure that Sector 3 has a lot of workers. But I think that's kind of it for now. I think, yeah, we'll wrap things up for the moment and come back next time, send a science ship out to the destroyed command centre, and that I imagine will kick lots of things off. I imagine that'll sort of yeah, give us more missions and more bits and bobs. We've got to test colonisation protocols again, locate another viable planet. Okay, but there's this big bit over here, and I don't want to go into the big bit over here because it looks scary and like it might blow up our ship. So, okay, there we go. Plenty to do next time. We'll see what happens when we come back. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in IXION. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. I just want to point out the danger of blasting fire into the face of somebody who has not got any kind of headgear on. Let's suppress the pants off that thing. I always knew hiding behind a park bench would be no good. Oh no, it's a terrifying disc thing. The aliens shoot him with such force that he loses his hair, which is just ridiculous.